That's why I believe that we need to do more than just talk. We need to set forth a clear ultimatum to the Iranian government. We need to say to the Iranian government, the time is now. You will stop your nuclear production now. You will open up your facilities for inspectors from the United States and other countries so we can certify that those efforts are stopping and being dismantled now. Any further delay from action now simply encourages the Iranian regime to take America, well, what they've done and taken America over the past several years, which is not serious about stopping them from their quest for a nuclear weapon. The fact that we had the chairman of the Joint Chiefs suggesting that we're not sure yet that Iran is really going to pursue or has made the decision to develop a nuclear weapon just shows, again, the disconnect that they know we have, the insincerity of our leaders in telling the truth to the American public about what is actually going on in Iran today, how radical this regime is, the hyper rhetoric about not just the state of Israel, but targeting Jews in specific. Let's be honest with the American public about who these radical Islamists are who are running the government of Iran and what their intention is. Their intention is not just to control the Middle East. Their intention is not just to protect themselves from being attacked. These are radical theocrats who don't just want to destroy the state of Israel. These are radical theocrats who believe it is their destiny to not just conquer and destroy those in their ways in the Middle East, but far beyond that. These are the folks who have been very clear about what their intent. And the idea that they won't, if they do get a nuclear weapon, that they won't use it because, well, they're rational actors, as General Dempsey said. What leads you to believe that these folks are rational actors? Rational actors don't call for the destruction of other states, call them cancers. Preach radical theologies. Rational actors don't send 100,000 children as minesweepers during the Iran-Iraq war. Rational actors do not develop nuclear capability, call it for nuclear power, when they have hundreds of years of oil and gas to provide for their power and their medical research. These are essentially irrational actors. We need to put that ultimatum in place. And then we need to be prepared, if that ultimatum is not met, to engage Prime Minister Netanyahu and the people of Israel in an effort to make sure that if they do not tear down those facilities, we will tear down them ourselves. This is not bellicosity and warmongering. This is preventing the most radical regime in the world from having a weapon that could fundamentally change the security posture, not just of the Middle East, but as we've seen with planned attacks here in the United States, a nuclear Iran with a nuclear shield to project terror around the world is a nightmare for all freedom-loving people in the world. Under a Santorum administration, we would find no gap between Israel and the United States because our interests are united in stopping the world from having a radical terrorist organization, which happens to be governing the state of Iran, from having a weapon that will destroy the opportunity for peace and prosperity for the world. My final point I would make to you is this. We see energy prices going up, and it's obviously caused in part by the tensions in the Middle East. I would encourage everyone here to begin to work with us to make sure that the radical environmental movement in this country does not stop the production of oil and gas in this country and pipelines that need to be built so we can become energy independent and not rely on the Middle East and bad actors for the supply of oil and gas for the world. Thank you all very much. God bless AIPAC. God bless America. Thank you.